We stayed at Maui.
Wow.
To the right, Maui. It's nice. The place that I've heard is really nice if you want to be away from everyone is Kauai Island. That is away. It's not as many people go there. There's a lot more nature. The Hawaiian Islands. She's saying she went to the Hawaiian Islands and I've been to Maui. I was like, apparently, what I've heard is if you want to get away from people, go to Kauai Island. It's supposed to be.
When I was in Japan, my company took the whole company to Maui for a week. Like, so the company will have, a company holiday.
Yeah.
And so this company took everyone to Maui.
Wow.
Maybe, how many people? Maybe 150 people.
Oh, rich company.
Nice, yeah, rich company to have that kind of cash on hand.
Japanese.
So it's very common, I think, in Japan, for a company holiday, they take everyone to go someplace, but maybe not so.
Normally in Japan.
Yeah.
Like we go to
we're in Nagoya, and maybe you go to, I don't know, Mieiken or something like that, Otsuta Shrine or something,
Yeah, play it again.
These guys took us to Maui.
That's crazy. Oh, it's 7 o'clock.
Dear Abby,
It's not the original guy, but it has the lyrics.
They'll tell me they're no friends at all. Won't you write me a letter? Won't you give me a call?
Well, read.
Well,
Hey, this is right here.
you are what you are, and you ain't what you ain't. So listen up, Buster, and listen up good. Stop wishing for bad luck now. Dear Abby, I found my wife hollers at me.
The connection.
Acting lessons. Who'd have thought? Oh, yeah.
Okay, is thinking, this is terrible music. I mean, if you weren't going to use John Prine, I could have brought my guitar down and I could have sang it.
Well, yes. I'm sure we can squeeze it in. My watch says that we have the time.
My stomach makes noises whenever I kiss. Her friend tells me it's all in my head, but my stomach, it tells me to write you instead. Noisemaker. You have no.
So anyway, if you haven't realized, what's this? Dear Abby. This is, so the Dear Abby articles, this song is about that. So people write in, Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend ever.
Dear Abby, well, I never thought that me and my girlfriend would ever get caught. We were sitting in the backseat just shooting the breeze with her hair up in curlers and fancy.
Oh,
Yeah,
dance
so-
to her knees.
Yeah, they were, oh, okay, just married. Anyway, so people write, we talk about Dear Abby, people write to Dear Abby about their complaints or about their problems. So these are just people. Dear Abby, my fountain pen, it's a pen. My pen leaks. My wife hollers, yells at me. My children are all freaks, crazy. Every side I get up on is the wrong side of the bed. Oh, what's this? Okay. Anyway, so this is the letter, and then here's the reply, is the chorus, the part that repeats in the song. So, anyway, the song is Dear Abby. I thought it was rather fitting. Okay, well, good evening. To start off, yeah, could you? I'm not good with maths. And cool. Okay. So let's go ahead and start this. Cool. Thank you. Tonight is day 2 of giving advice. Starting next week, we'll move on to a different topic. We're going to start on, what are we doing next? Note taking. It's going to be a little bit more academic next week. But I think for the students, or for those of you that want to be students or want to study here, it'll be very good. The classes will be very good for you. So anyway, giving advice is going to be tonight's lesson. Okay, so can somebody read this for me? Well, Jay, can you read this for me?
There's a guy I like, but I'm too nervous to ask him out. Also, I'm having a hard time trying to determine what he thinks of me. How can I figure out if he's interested?
Okay, so this is this is the Dear Abby, right? Something like a Dear Abby. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about that, again, in pairs, just as a warm-up this morning, or this evening, not this morning. How about we just go behind? This is where your setup is good. So the person behind you, just like this, okay? And figure out what should be done. So what advice should you give? Okay? We can talk with your partner. Go. Yeah, just So yeah, both people give it. Let's talk about it.
It's very hard. It's very brave. Yeah.
Maybe another 30 seconds? Another 30 seconds or so? Is this something considered for you? If this is you, so you like a guy, you're afraid to ask, is that, do you just walk up and like, do you like me? Or can you do that? No?
It's hard.
Okay.
I just need to know how this situation, how much they know each other now. That's the important thing.
But you're Abby. You don't know. You can't write back.
So that's why I gave a voice and I made
Okay. Is that okay? Everybody has a good idea, or talked about an idea or two? Idea or two? Yeah. Excellent. Okay. Could we just couple people, maybe 1 or 2 people. Maybe we can get 1 from each group. Maybe just start here. Omar and Miyako. What advice do you have?
You come first.
Totally opposite.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So here's a
Oh, I have the thing to ask immediately because I don't like the lose time, you know. But it's my
So you just walk up and be like, hey, do you like me?
no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Correct and don't have change to suspicions, you know.
But I want to make
But
a
you have
step,
already
you know,
put-
one by one.
So how about what kind of steps?
Okay, first one, I will email him. Send my email. So, you know, email is mean maybe I can still thinking some more details, repeat. And then, you know, take a time, I can take a little bit. Then maybe I will give him my phone number. It's some good chance for try to
great.
contact me. So, I don't know.
Maybe you give him your text. You could text him now.
Yeah, but you know, that is, you know, I have to know that his cell phone number or something. So I don't know how much he knows it. That's right. Interesting.
What about the second group?
I will ask him,
Her.
her, like, do you have Facebook? And can I add?
Uh,
And like,
Oh, Facebook friend.
we will start, we will use small talk first.
Okay.
And then I ask like whether she has a Facebook or not. And then I add, and then I ask her to go lunch together.
You can invite her to an event. Facebook event? Next week.
Yeah.
We're watching a movie.
Or chatting. Oh, no, I want to do it step by step.
Oh,
Lunch,
Love
Facebook, lunch, movie, dinner, and some
That's like a date. I mean, lunch, movie, dinner. Those are 3 dates. That's 3 dates.
Totally opposite.
Yeah. Okay. So is that about the same? Okay. On this third group, you guys. OJ and Fiasco.
She can offer him a blind date with other girl. And then,
Okay.
yeah. And
Why?
by doing that, she can see if he is interested in her. He may refuse the offer, but if he's not interested in her, he may accept right after the offer. So
Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story?
That sounds,
My wife,
actually, my husband did.
to you,
Yeah.
my wife was told by her friend, go out with Mike, find out what he likes. So that girl and I went out. I married that girl. I didn't marry her. Yeah, that's my wife now. So I would be careful about that. Is my advice to you. So anyway, so actually this is a Dear Abby letter. And what I want to do is, it's just on the desktop, right? Okay. Is we're going to listen to, we're going to listen to a response from Dear Abby. And first, just listen, okay? Don't have to write anything up. So just, that's not good. Oh, it's not playing. Okay, so just listen.
First, you've got to figure out if the guy thinks you're attractive.
It's the same problem, same question. Sorry.
There are several signs that point to yes. For example, he stares at you when he doesn't think you're looking at him. He goes out of his way to talk to you. Or he always talks to you or smiles when he sees you. If you don't see these, how about the direct approach? While chatting about previous relationships or relationship experiences, you could lead into, what do you think is attractive in a girl? Or, what do you look for in a girlfriend? See how well you measure up to these qualities. If he doesn't like you, he'll probably tell you things that are opposite of what you are. If that still fails, it would be a good idea to get a friend to ask the guy if he likes you or not. I.e., what do you think of so-and-so? This is very middle schoolish method, but has been known to work wonders for insecure parties in the past. If you think all these steps are too complicated and time-consuming, why not just ask him directly? Ask him whether he wants to go out with you or not. All you need is courage. Alcohol might help with this. Good luck.
So, good luck. So actually, this is the response. This is what something from Dear Abby, a response. Okay.
This is Dear Abby?
This is Dear Abby. This is a response from Dear Abby. No, this is my voice.
Sounds a little
But
bit
I read what is written is from Abby. Okay. So now, if you notice, there's a few things that are missing. There's a few things that are missing, and we're going to listen to it one more time. And I want you to listen and try and fill in what's missing. Okay? Pretty simple. It's only a couple words, like 3 words, 2-3 words for each one. Everybody have a pencil? Or a pen, something to write with? Yes? Okay, here we go.
First, you've got to figure out if the guy thinks you're attractive. There are several signs that point to yes. For example, he stares at you when he doesn't think you're looking at him. He goes out of his way to talk to you. Or he always talks to you or smiles when he sees you. If you don't see these, how about the direct approach? While chatting about previous relationships or relationship experiences, you could lead into, what do you think is attractive in a girl? Or, what do you look for in a girlfriend? See how well you measure up to these qualities. If he doesn't like you, he'll probably tell you things that are opposite of what you are. If that still fails, it would be a good idea to get a friend to ask the guy if he likes you or not. I.e., what do you think of so-and-so? This is very middle schoolish method, but has been known to work wonders for insecure parties in the past. If you think all these steps are too complicated and time-consuming, why not just ask him directly? Ask him whether he wants to go out with you or not. All you need is courage. Alcohol might help with this. Good luck.
Alcohol what?
Yeah, alcohol what? What? Exactly.
To find that.
Yes. Okay. Real quick, I'll give you 15 seconds. Compare with people around you. Real quick. Like, what did you write? What did you write? What did you write? Just whoever. We got 20 seconds. Maybe Jay? Maybe 3. I guess. Real quick. Oh, thank you. Another 5-10 seconds. Quickly. Okay. Okay. I understand. The recording is a little rough. It's not clear. It's not perfectly clear. But that's kind of on purpose. I kind of made it that way on purpose. So I wanted you to try and listen. In a perfect condition, you can understand everything I'm saying. But if it's a little rough, yeah, it makes it a little bit more difficult. Okay, yeah, let's go over the answers. So first, figure out if the guy thinks you're attractive. What is first? Anybody? Yes, Yasko?
You go.
Yeah, you, so what? You got, oh, ooh, there we go. You got to, yeah, you gotta figure out. Okay, if you don't see, okay, good, you got to, or you gotta, either way. Number 2, if you don't see these, Kidoki, how about, yes, actually, I think that's all it is. I think that one is a little bit easier, number 2. Number 3, if that still fails,
You cool? Doesn't have a hole.
oh, sorry, you're right, I'm sorry. Number 3, while chatting about previous relationships or relationship experiences, yes, Omar?
You cool?
You could. You could. Okay? And number 4, if that still fails, this is a little difficult.
Could be a good idea.
Ooh.
I don't know.
It would be, that's a good idea. It would be a good idea, that's a 2, to get a friend to ask the guy if he likes you or not. Number 5, if you think these steps are all too complicated and time consuming, anybody besides Omar and Hiroki? Because I think you answered, and Yasko. So what about, well, anything? But it's a little tricky. Number 5 is a little tricky, I get that. Yeah?
Why not?
Why not? Why not? Good. Why not just ask him directly? Oh, ask him whether he wants, yeah, why not just ask him directly, ask him whether he wants to go out with you or not. All you need is courage. Alcohol,
Help sometimes.
something help, yeah. Alcohol might help with this. You need courage, right?
Yeah.
In English, alcohol is also called liquid courage. Hey, Abby wrote it down. Okay, so now,
I'm gonna drink every day.
I don't write. This is Abby's recommendations, not mine. Not mine. There. Okay, these are. Yeah. On the back of your paper, if you look here, giving advice. Listed, there are a number of phrases when giving advice that are useful. So giving advice. Why don't you, da, da, da. It would be a good idea to, da, da, da. I strongly advise you to, da, da, da. And on. Okay? You'd better, your only opinion is to. You have no choice but to. Da, da, da is worth a try. So what we're going to do, how do you want to do, like, here's a 3, 2 and 3. Okay. Maybe it's nice. You had a nice.
Oh, thanks.
It's good. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's interesting for me. I like it. I'm trying to separate, because tonight we have quite a few Japanese speakers, trying to separate you as much as possible. Because if I don't, maybe you'll speak Japanese. So I'm trying to avoid that. Maybe we could do a group of 2, Bokje and Yasuko. A group of 3, and then, well, actually, Ron, could you come over? And sit over here. We'll do a group of 3 and a group of 2. I can't help but have a group. Yeah, okay. Omar, you two switch. Yeah. So Omar and her video. Yeah, but then it's still.
There's the last paper.
Oh, okay. Okay. There we go. All set? So now what I want you to do is use these phrases, and I'm going to give you, everyone's going to have the same problem. Okay? And I want you to use these phrases and give advice. Okay? But there's a catch. And this is the catch. I want you to use these phrases, first read the problem, and then you and your partner are going to give advice. Okay? But I want you to use these phrases. And when you use the phrase, for example, if I say, well, why don't you... And I say, I'm going to take my pen or pencil and I'm going to cross it off. And now, my partner or the other people in my group can't use this. So they have to use one of the other phrases. Okay? And try and use the phrases as much as possible. So when you say a phrase or your partner says a phrase, cross it off. So listen to what your partner is saying, and if they use one of these, cross it off, and now you can't use it. So try to use as many of these as possible. Okay? So first, with your partner, read. You have the same problem. So read, and then talk about it, and give advice. Okay? Yeah, it's going to be, like this. Hiroki no Omar. Yes. First, read the problem. If there's any words you don't know, let me know. Keep in mind, this is an American person writing this. Somebody that grew up in an American culture, I should say. Wrote this.
Is it real?
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, these are all, everything we've ever used, it's all real. Yeah. Again, American culture. Which can vary, that may not mean very much at all, actually. But, any questions? Okay. Did everybody read this? Just, when you're done reading, go ahead and start. Fiance is when we're gonna get married. For example, if you ask a girl, will you marry me? Until you get married, she is your fiance. She's not your girlfriend because you asked her to get married. You're engaged. And then when you get married, she's your wife. After you ask her to, will you marry me? You know, from that, and she says yes. From that day until you get married, she's your fiance. Okay. So again, when you're done reading, go ahead and start.
Why don't you express yourself with your fiance about your feelings? Because he going to marry you, you don't say that.
You can understand? You cannot understand women's.
About this problem with him.
This always says, why don't you say it? That's why I don't know.
Oh, by the way, I should say, it's a competition. Which group can use the most of these? Sorry, I forgot to say that. I apologize.
Having a boyfriend? Having another boyfriend. And they make him jealous. Jealous. It's kind of crazy.
Jealous never works fine. By culture, it's not. Beautiful life,
Oh, you don't have to. Just cross it. You don't have to edit that. No. Just cross it.
One idea is to be making jealous. Maybe people on the work because he's gonna think he's gonna be alone. Find out these things. Make a little hobby.
Finding flowers, taking flowers.
Oh, okay.
So if I said, oh, suggest you do this, give you some flowers. I talk to you, I love flowers. You want to have dinner outside.
Having a baby. You forget money.
Forget it's true.
Light conversation.
We're more responsible. Ask the thing what is good. So take care of her. She can walk. She can move. You know, she needs help for her son. So he's going to her son.
Blue. Maybe this group? Yeah. Maybe right about the chair behind Hiroki and join this group of three. We're almost done. So. On the other side, the back side of that picture.
I think
Yes, it's the same. So maybe 30 seconds or so. Finish up.
You better try to make something different.
Yeah.
To give it the attention.
Yeah, right.
Maybe different clothes, exercise, painting. You understand?
Yeah.
You better. Every kind of.
Okay. Okay. So now, well, let's count it up. So how many expressions did you use? We'll start with this group. Okay. 12. Okay. 10. 10. As a group, not individually, as a group. Okay. So not by yourself, but 10. 10. 10. 4.
No, in group.
As a group.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
5. 7. Not bad. 5, 7, and 10. So good job. Okay. The point of this sheet is right here. Maybe you know all these words, and maybe you've heard some of these before. But these are really good expressions when you give advice. And yeah, there are some differences. Like, you have no choice but to do this. It's very strong. And they do vary. And then, like, for example, how about doing this? Is a lot softer. So there's a lot of differences. Well, these are all very good expressions when giving advice. When you gave advice before and you wrote sentences on the board yesterday, there's a lot of you can, you should, so this might make your sentences a little bit longer if you try to use these or think about these. Okay?
So this is very important.
It can be very important. Yeah. Anyway, so we're going to do next activity. Let me fire this up.
There is a lot of expressions to give advices. Besides these expressions, we also use idioms. So today we are going to look at several idioms. And I will give you some sentences. Still, you work with partners and guess what's the meaning of the idioms. Maybe you can find this one. So there are 4 people.
Oh yeah. We're doing groups of 4 this time. So a group of 4, and then it'll be a group of 4. Okay.
Yes. After you read the sentence, you discuss. You guess what's the meaning of the idioms.
So yeah, as a group, read the example sentences and guess what the meaning is. And right on the back, yeah, you can write it.
You can write it.
I understand.
So here's an example sentences, or here's an example sentence used, and then on the back you can write what you think the meaning is.
Maybe not on the back, you can write
Oh,
just beside
yeah,
it,
what's that?
because
Yeah.
I will later
That's true.
tell you what the meaning is. And you can write.
Just on the side here.
Oh,
Here's an example sentence. Maybe right here, what do you think the meaning is? Just write it on the side. Because later we'll show you the answers. Well, what do you think? Just guess. Anything. Anything. These are all good idioms when giving advice. As a group, if you want to talk about it.
It's an idiom. It doesn't make any sense. There's a few hours by
So try to use the context of the sentence. The example sentence.
Like a sample was
If you know it, you can help your partners.